What did you make of the main event in MSG last Saturday and Jon Jones defending the heavyweight title against Stipe?
Man, that was just a one-sided beatdown, and I think I saw the scorecards, and if somebody put that Stipe won the second round, I was like, oh my gosh! But no, that fight itself right there, it was a legacy fight for John. Stipe didn't look how he used to look. We'll call a spade in a sense of like uh Stipe just didn't look like him, like his old self whenever he was in his prime. I think he's in his 40s. Still one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. Jon Jones, even though he's like starting to reach the number 40s, the 40 age, he's still one of the greatest of all time. Uh, he looks sharp, he looked fast, and that's the fact. Like that's one thing I'll say about that fight is Jones' hand speed and his kick speed, to me, it never looked that fast.
Mm.
But in that fight with Stipe, he was popping some shots out, and it looked just snappy and quick. And I was really impressed with that because John, like, I don't know if he was striking for power or for speed, but man, that like he was quick and to the point, and I was a real big fan of that. I was watching, I was kind of watching in amazement, just with just how fluid he did that too. It was a beautiful thing to watch.
Have you been surprised at all with John's behavior around Tom Aspinall and his seeming unwillingness to want to fight the interim champ?
Man, I kind of expected it just because of the whole situation with the Francis Ngannou.
Mm.
Like I feel like it's a way more dangerous fight now with Tom than it is with Francis because at that point in time Francis wasn't as refined as he is now. Like and Tom, man, his striking is really it's really good. Like he follows the fundamentals very well, and he's also has a lot of athleticism to him as well. He's able to glide in, glide out. He's able to explode, and that man can crack like no other man. And he goes out there like, man, I never would have thought I would see but is it Sergio Pavlovich that he put to sleep, right?
Sergey Pavlovich, correct, for the interim
Yeah,
title.
yeah. So I never thought I'd see that guy get put to sleep because he took shots from freaking Tai Tuivasa. So I was like, oh,
Mm.
but seeing that it's definitely a harder fight than what the Alex Pereira fight would be, just for everything in general. Just MMA based in general, because I feel like the X factor in that fight with Jones and Pereira is the wrestling aspect, the grappling aspect. Um, but yeah, no, I kind of expected it. I kind of expected it. If I was in his position too, I'd probably be doing the same thing. I wouldn't want to fight Aspinall either.
Mm.
Especially like I'm 38 years old. Like I just want another big payday and then I'm done. Then yeah, I'd be pushing to fight Alex Pereira. If they wanted me to fight Tom, I'd be like, nah, y'all gotta pay me, bro. Like
Yeah,
the chance of me going to sleep is very high. So
yeah.
I'm not like if I'm gonna go to sleep, I gotta go to sleep for definitely like over 10 to 20 mils. So for sure, you know, like that's only if I'm in Jon Jones position. If me, man, I got knocked out for a lot less.